Good afternoon, Colorado. Welcome to a Monday edition of What's for Lunch. I'm your host, Larry Hers, and in studio all the way from Boulder, Colorado, we have Zdenek and Michael from Bohemian Biergarten. Welcome.
Hello. Good morning.
It smells so good in here. I don't know if you guys like sausages the way I like sausages, but I am so excited to have all these to try today. Who's going to give me a little history of your concept? And
Well, that would be me,
all
I
right.
guess. So my name is Zdenek. I'm the owner of Bohemian Biergarten in Boulder, Colorado. And I had this idea about like opening a restaurant in Boulder for quite a long time. I'm from Czech Republic, and I was born and raised there. And I immigrated to Colorado, speaking of like almost 20 plus years ago.
and what made
and-
you choose Colorado?
Skiing.
Okay, fair.
Straight skiing. But so then I was crafting this idea about like European restaurant, but with the things that I like, which is comes to beer. That's where it all started in Czech Republic. The European beer and European food, and just kind of combine these two together, and then beer garden idea was born. So I was picturing the perfect location for it, and then the place that we are at 2017 at 13th Street in Boulder became available, which is the historical building. So my background is also in like fix and flips and design, and I also had like a company back in days for like a full painting and kind of a like the European style of finishing. So I put it all together, and then we start building in 2012, open in 2013 on the 13th Street. So all those numbers kind of matched, and then I just want to bring the European beer culture with the proper glassware and the food, and just have a little
So
European
if I went there, it would feel like I was in Europe.
Oh yeah.
mini vacation
Okay.
or a big vacation, depends,
The decor, the service,
everything. It takes you out of like you're on vacation.
And what kind of beers are you serving there?
Well, we have a lots of imported beer from the Central Europe, Czech Republic, Germany.
Pilsner Urquell.
Pilsner Urquell, it's our I would say biggest seller, and that's the Pilsner style beer actually started in the Czech Republic, in a town called Pilsner.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so that's the original one. Then we have quite a few specialty beers.
Do you do local beers or only imports?
We do have a local beers. We're starting to have a little more. I would say right now we have like 4, maybe 5 beers on tap that are local, and then we have some in cans and bottles.
And are you a dinner only place?
Second?
Dinners on weekdays?
No, we are right now because the shorter
Yeah.
times and stuff. So we open for lunch Saturday, Sunday at 11, and we are closed Monday, Tuesday right now. But we'll open Tuesday pretty soon. But right now we are open Wednesday at 3 o'clock,
Okay.
Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday 11 a.m.
Okay.
for lunch.
You're not doing a brunch. You don't do eggs or anything like
No,
that.
not right now,
No,
but
no.
that's we've been always kind of thinking about it, but right now we don't. But we open for lunch, and we used to be open every day for lunch, starting from 11. But we'll get there.
And what's it like in Boulder now? Is it 50%?
50%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how many seats does that give you?
It gave us to almost like 100. Yeah.
that's-
So and we have 2
that's
rooms, so it's kind
That's
of
acceptable.
we have the separations of the 6 feet, and
Uh-huh.
we have 2 rooms, so it's actually
Really airy.
really airy, like tall ceilings. So yeah.
Big patio?
We don't actually have a big patio. We have a like outdoor seating, but in the summer, the city allow us to extend our patio in like back alley. So like once the weather gets nicer, we have I would say we can sit maybe another 50 people outside.
Yeah,
That's
right.
pretty good.
Yeah.
So
All right, let's jump into the food here with Chef.
yeah,
Let's go right through this sausage board. What do we got?
Right now, that's our house brat, which is basically German inspired. It's a really mild sausage, and then the next one's
I guess I should ask. Are you making these?
all of them. We do only
Nice.
in-house sausage making.
Awesome.
Next one is a bockwurst, which is chicken and pork, all local products. It's kind of had almost like a French style sausage, but it's German inspired as well.
Okay.
That's a Hungarian kolbász, which is like a Hungarian kielbasa. So it's smoked, little spicy, very aromatic.
And how do you know how to make all these sausages? Where'd you learn this?
I kind of taught myself. My background's mainly like kind of like high-end French cooking, so I just jumped in and did a lot of research, trial and error, and then just pushed it. Just went with it.
And are any of these gluten free?
They are all gluten free.
I thought in Boulder you got to be kind of...
Yeah, on top of that. Yeah, allergies, glutens, yeah.
And vegan. I'm sure you have vegan dishes there.
We do. Yep,
Yeah.
we do.
All right. That's nice.
That one's a Bauernwurst, which is a smoked, like Czech German type sausage with beef and pork. It's probably one of the favorites, I would say, of most of the staff.
Okay.
That's Weisswurst, which is veal and pork, a classic German sausage that they typically eat with the skin off, which is an interesting thing.
So how do you do that?
You can actually pull the skin off when it's cold. It'll come right off the
Okay.
casing, yeah.
And what are we looking at here? Are these boards typically, is this, you can order something like this?
We used to, but due to the seating that we have right now, we don't, but we'll go back to it.
So people order by the individual sausage? How does it come?
Yeah, it comes a la carte, or you can have it with other things as well,
Okay.
just as an add-on, but it comes with sauerkraut, bread, and either way you can have it.
Okay. And let's not forget this little guy, this poor little guy back here.
Yeah, that's a spicy Romanian sausage I learned from my friend back in New York City. And it's a lamb sausage.
Little known trivia.
Yeah, it's
I'm
mitate.
half Romanian.
Yeah, it's a classic
you guys
Romanian
didn't know that.
sausage. Yeah.
No? Anybody?
No.
The other half's Russian.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep going. These are the mustards that come with it, I'm
Yeah.
guessing.
We make all our own house mustards as well from scratch.
Wow.
Yeah, so we're
So tell us
pushing
about it since we got them. Let's
Yeah.
hear what you got.
The first one is a horseradish and herb, kind of a classic, like herbal, kind of like lightly horseradish, like mustard spicy, which is like very clean.
You should smell these mustards.
And that one's one I actually did. We're debuting it today. It's actually brand new mustard. It's a honey and red chili mustard. So it's a little sweet and spicy.
Oh my gosh, it smells so good.
And this one is the one that they've had since the beginning. It's called Heaven. It has honey, molasses. It's on the sweeter side, but a lot of people really enjoy it.
Got some spice to it also, I'm guessing.
A little bit.
All right. And then what do we got here? Sides?
Yeah, these are our classic, like, Central European sides. That's a classic, like, Central European potato salad. It's very, like, light and bright, herby.
Got, what do you got in here?
It's
So would this one not be, you don't put mayo, or is it?
No, we do.
Yeah.
We alternate sometimes depending on the season, but that one right now is not with mayo.
Okay. Just like a,
That's a hand-cut coleslaw. That's a classic cucumber salad. That one is creamy.
okay.
And those are our
Beets.
beet salad, classic beet salad with shallots and vinegar and a little bit of sugar.
For those of you at home who don't think you like beets, you just probably never had beets this good.
Yeah, they're killer.
They're thinking of the beets from a jar.
Oof.
Yeah.
And that's our goulash, which is more of a Czech-inspired goulash. It's pretty rich. It has a light kick to it.
The difference, traditionally, goulash
Oh.
was originally Hungarian.
Well, we can talk about
yeah,
this for
yeah.
Oh,
hours.
forget it. All right,
For
sorry.
hours, and we don't have the time, but
The
everybody,
Hungarian is like paprika.
I don't even get into that.
or-
you know,
Oh,
yeah,
forget
even
it.
like in my own, like small little town where I came from, you go like 10 miles any direction, and everybody's going to claim that that's the original one from, so goulash, conversation's over. That's our,
That's we call
Our
it
goulash.
Czech.
And so,
Yeah.
what? Tell people at home, what is a goulash?
It's basically a braised beef. It's like the Czech version of like beef bourguignon, but with
Yeah.
beer instead of wine.
Okay.
and then always have a Hungarian paprika in it,
Yeah.
Even in Czech,
even in Czech. Yeah.
you're gonna use Hungarian paprika.
Yep.
All right.
It's a climate. And that's our pate, house-made pate. We grind all our own meats. And it's just a classic pate based on like a pate de campagne.
Beautiful. Can't have a beer garden without pretzels. Are you making your own pretzels?
No, it's a local product from a friend of ours. His name is Brad from Das Pretzel, and he brings it in every single day. We have about 5 products from him.
What else do you get from him?
We get a pretzel baguette, we get a pretzel bagel, then we get a pretzel hot dog, and occasionally we'll work with some other products too.
In case you're wondering what I'm having for lunch,
Yeah, we brine our own meat and we actually cook it, slow cook it. It's from the deckle, so it's got the perfect level of fattiness in it. Which, I'm a New Yorker, so I like it.
Where you from?
From Brooklyn and Manhattan.
Oh.
Both, yeah.
I'm from Long Island.
Oh, nice, nice.
And then I managed restaurants in Manhattan.
Oh, nice.
Got held up at gunpoint and drove out here.
Like in the 90s or something?
So, yeah, early 90s. Yeah.
I worked at Boulder then.
I started at Tavern on the Green.
Oh, nice.
We'll talk after the show.
Nice.
We're having like a moment here. So tell them what this is. I don't think we actually told them what.
It's house brine corned beef that we.
But do you call it a Reuben?
We do.
Okay.
It's kind of like a riff off of it. We make our own Russian dressing, and we melt Gruyere on there, a little bit of cream, so it's like really like decadent.
Yeah, can't wait to have that.
Yeah, it's pretty slamming.
So reservations?
Yes. Right now we, for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I would say you need a reservation. Otherwise, we are pretty.
Make it right on your website.
Yes, you can
Who
go
you
directly
use?
to our webpage.
Resi or something? Who are you using?
We recently switched it, so I forget the name.
All right, doesn't matter. But they can use it on your website.
Yeah.
And what is the website?
It's bohemianbiergarten.com.
For those of you who can't spell that,
Yes,
let's see.
It's in the German BIER.
Yeah, and that's how you spell beer too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so confusing. I have enough trouble spelling, and then you got to spell it with B-I-E-R.
Yeah.
So that's how they're spelling Biergarten. Pleasure to meet you too. I'm gonna have a
Likewise.
bite of something.
Yeah.
What should I go for? The sandwich? Too messy? The pretzel? The sausage?
I would go probably with one. So you're part Romanian. Why don't
Yeah,
you try the
go for
lamb
Romanian.
sausage? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the easiest one to get at.
This one here, the
That
small
yeah.
one, is
Little
that's the
guy.
Romanian. The
It's
lamb
a
sausage.
little spicy. Little spicy.
Put it in mustard?
Sure.
Which
why
one?
not? With that one, I would probably. Why don't you go with the heaven, the sweet one, since it goes sweet and spicy. Classic
Alright.
combo.
Pleasure to meet you, gentlemen.
Likewise.
Same here.
Check them out on Instagram, Bohemian Biergarten. Go visit them up in Boulder. We'll see you tomorrow for another episode of What's for Lunch. Let's eat.
All right.
Oh, hell yeah.